Cristiano Ronaldo, a humble beginning was what he had growing up in the streets of Portugal. Through clear vision and hard work, he traded his crippling circumstances to something enviable and glorious future. And that was what we have got to discuss about. How he did it. How did he turn from living with his parents and brother in a one-room apartment to owning an island? How did he do it? No saying Ronaldo is by far the most decorated football player on planet Earth. But when coming up, Ronaldo does not even look like it. Though no instrument here to look into the seed of time and say Ronaldo is going to be a success. What we can say to that, Ronaldo was unassuming. When Ronaldo was at his turning point, to be sure he was at the verge of success when he lost the most important person in his life, in the person of his father, who helped him to discover the path he was to take on in life. His delayed award and all, Ronaldo would be better for it. The name CR7 was betted on his coming to Manchester United. Then Sir Alex Ferguson insisted on giving Ronaldo the most important jersey number in his club, the number 7, whereas his lot fell on 28. This was the name Ronaldo was going to bear on in his career, CR7. Ronaldo was born and raised in Portugal, worked and trained in the streets of Portugal until his talent would open up the door for him to travel across the world. Ronaldo was born to Jose Dennis. His father and his mother was Ina. Jose worked as a kitman to a local football club then in Portugal, and Ina, his wife, could only make do with what her man's means provide. Those earnings could barely support Ronaldo and the rest of the family, and this would later plunge Ronaldo's old man to depression, and he has fallen senselessly into habitual drunkenness. Reminiscing on his early days, Ronaldo recollects begging food at nearby eatery. There was a girl, a generous soul, who would always share with him from her supplies. Bread was rationed and countless nights he would dare go to bed empty stomach. That was how bad things were for the family sometimes. Nevertheless, Ronaldo was going to leave the family out of poverty. Ronaldo took to the street playing football. He was in a local junior football academy. After school at evening and every weekend, morning and evening, Ronaldo and other young kids of his age were trained by the academy, preparing them for a professional football career life. Then came a defining opportunity in Ronaldo's life. He was not about to let it swift off. Ronaldo would prepare to make the most of the opportune moment. A scout was recruiting young and talented footballers to his team. One person will be selected from the academy and sponsored to play professionally. On the day of the final trial, it was announced to the young talents that the person with the most goals will be selected. It bothered Ronaldo because to be sure he was running neck and neck in the number of goals with another kid, and that was his friend Albert Spence. Albert, as a teammate, knew Ronaldo was a better player than he. Albert dribbled until he reached the goal, and all the time he was looking for Ronaldo. He passed the ball to Ronaldo's court, and guess what? Ronaldo was the one that got the contract. The world was now his stage. Ronaldo put such a wonderful performance that top clubs in England couldn't keep their eyes off him. When he put the entire defense of Manchester United under his control in a friendly match between United and Lisbon, Ferguson could no longer endure it. Negotiation was completed for Ronaldo to join the United, and the deal was settled for $19 million. A few days after that had Ronaldo coming down to Manchester. Then came CR7. Expectation was high on him and he proved himself equal to the task. Ronaldo's pattern with football did not immediately sit well with some of his teammates at Manchester, so it wasn't long before they would label him a kid lost in dribbling too much. The most important thing for Ronaldo seemed to be the future lying ahead of him, and about this time he was financially buoyant enough to lift his family, but his old man has become sickened at this time with liver problems owing to excessive drinking. Ronaldo needed to reconnect with his family, who suffered with him growing up, above all, to see how he could be of help to his old man regaining his health. Coming to the hospital, Ronaldo proposed to do anything humanly possible to get his father in good health once again and out from the hospital. It wasn't long after his homecoming before he would learn how brief life could be sometimes. His old man did not pull through. Ronaldo was going to make the rest of the family proud. Ronaldo had begun to own the stage at this time. In the fall of 2008 season, Ronaldo had broken his own record as the highest scorer of the year, coupled with being championship top scorer and winning the trophy. He was officially named the best player on the planet the same year. However, his ever high-flying stars is not without setbacks and delays. Ronaldo's team was among that lost Euro trophy to the Greeks in 2007, not allowing any rumors to get into his game and into him. Ronaldo was entering another phase in his football career. Back home in Portugal, Ronaldo was made the captain of his national team. Again in 2009, Ronaldo broke another record, switching to Real Madrid. He became the most expensive player on planet Earth. He begot Ronaldo Jr. the same year by his unidentified baby mama. Ronaldo has chosen to settle out to keep the relationship from the general public at Madrid. He said to build his own family, nevertheless not neglecting that he had work to do at Madrid. It was in 2002 that the Real Madrid had last won the Champions League, and Ronaldo had in mind to restore their glorious days. Having escaped with Ballon d'Or in Madrid in 2013, the trophy was taken from him. In 2013-2014 season, he won the Champions League for Real Madrid and also came out with the record for the most goals. Ronaldo added Ballon d'Or and yet another to his name. Nothing ain't coming for him, and in that he was one of his greatest rivals in football, Lionel Messi. What he was doing at the club level, Ronaldo was unable to replicate at the international competition. His team, which he was the captain, was knocked out in the group stage in the World Cup of 2010, coupled with Euro 2012 semi-final exit. This was a big blow to Ronaldo's career. It was another chance for him to mend his all defeat. He took the unassuming Portugal to the final. He won another Ballon d'Or and 3 more Champions League. He has come into another phase in his career, and this one he will be up with his Juventus, but fell out, though he hopes it will work out. 3 seasons, 3 knockouts, that was too much for him. His return to United felt like homecoming for him. It made wave on the internet. After the opening day against Newcastle, Ronaldo proved practically that the glorious days of United is back again. In 2022, he suffered a damaging experience in the son he had with Georgina. Angel Holiday passed away. Ronaldo fell off with the new coach in United, and that had him dropped the most controversial interview, calling people out, and that led to the termination of his contract. But Ronaldo wouldn't allow himself to be freaked out. He had his eye on the World Cup, and that may be his last one, and it will be better for coming late. Ronaldo turned his attention back to club football at the start of 2023. He shook the world again with his new deal. Al Nassr has been paying 200 million from the streets of Portugal to being able to afford his own Island. Ronaldo made it out, which is more. In 2024, he made another move which caused wave across the internet. Ronaldo opened an account and 90 minutes after the channel was released to the internet, it reached 1 million subscriptions. A month later, Ronaldo has 50 million subscribers.